How are you? Thanks for asking.
Good. So what made this a great opportunity for you to choose to take on this trade?
Uh, I heard a lot of good things from Kirill. Obviously, I talked to him about the team and about the group, and also like the style of hockey, the team play, and talked to my family. And thanks to Bill for trust, and I will come and try to help the team as in any way possible.
Yeah, Vladdy, Billy talked yesterday about how they're going to really put you in a good position in the top six with really good players. I mean, how exciting is that for you after last year, really the last couple of years playing third line?
It's very exciting. I know it's I still need to come and win my spot. It's not like something guaranteed, but I'm very excited about the opportunity. And I have a really good conversations yesterday with Bill and John. And like I said, I'm looking forward to come and help the team as much as I can.
Can you say what your relationship is like with Kirill and when did you talk to him about Minnesota?
I spoke to him yesterday a couple times, and we also have the same agent, so I know a lot of stuff through our agent. And I talked to him before a few times. We have a chance to be in the same company a few times as well. I know him as a very good person. Very good to be around, and very happy to join a team where he plays.
And just lastly from me, do you obviously your production wasn't what we're normally accustomed to seeing last year. I mean, do you feel like you can get back to being that player?
Yeah, I feel very confident. I have a lot of time this summer. I think it's the first time in my career I have so much time to prepare for the season, and take some rest, not only physically, mentally as well. And whatever happened past 2 years, me and my family have no regrets. We're looking forward to the next chapter. Like I said, we're really excited, and uh, I always believe in myself. And I feel like every year you need to prove something. So I'm very looking forward to it.
Great, thank you. By the way, you're in Florida right now?
Yeah, I am. I'm inside though, outside.
Okay.
It's too hot.
Thanks. Welcome to Minnesota.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Sarah.
Vladimir, you kind of expected something to change. Just, how did it all come together yesterday? And this was something maybe you expected to move on from Detroit?
Yeah, we wanted to change, and uh, trade was happen. I don't really know what else to say. It probably most of the questions about the past, I would say, past is the past. Uh, Said it and will say it again. I'm very excited to join the Wild, and very looking forward to it.
About your playing style, do you see fitting in with the way the Wild plays?
I think so. I don't really have a chance to talk with no coach what they need from me, but like I mentioned before, I will give my best to try to help the team, and I feel like as the more I talk with the coaches and with the teammates, knowing the structure, and will feel more comfortable and get me excited.
Bill mentioned obviously your experience in the two Stanley Cups. How can you help pass that experience along and help a group here that is seeking to have that same type of success?
I think I would love to share my experience I had previously, and if guys want to ask me some questions, or I have some experience in the locker room, just try to help the guys when the guys need a help. Try to be a good teammate, and there's a lot of small things is important if like you're playing in a winning team, and a lot of this goes with confidence. And like I said, when I come to the team, I'll do whatever I can to help, and very excited about opportunity to learn the guys. I heard this is very nice group, and I'm pretty sure I will enjoy it.
Last question for me. Do you know anyone else on the team besides Kirill that you crossed paths with before?
I think that there's a lot of guys who play against for such a long time, and we will start talking on ice. So yeah, I got a few messages yesterday from guys. They've been nice so far, and I know a couple of the guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Go ahead, Jess Miners. Hi, Vladdy. Welcome to Minnesota. I wanted to ask you, you've obviously, we've covered you for years playing against the Wild. I wanted to ask you what some of your memories were of like maybe some good games you had against Minnesota or some good rivalries, and especially wanted to ask you about the Winter Classic. That had to be a milestone moment in your career on that very, very cold night in Minneapolis.
Yeah, that night was very cold, especially it was a different night for us because it was in the New Year's Eve. And probably, as you know, in Russia, this is the biggest celebration. So it's one of the first times me and my family were able to celebrate New Year's Eve outside of our home. And the game was crazy. And I remember this was very cold, but also played a lot against the Wild. We have a lot of playoff series. And what I remember is every game is very hard, especially in the home building. Crazy fans, always a full stadium. It was very hard to play.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Kevin Fallness.
I just have a quick question about the young guys coming onto this team, Vladdy, and how you hope to help them while creating your own path here in Minnesota. But like a guy like Danila Yurov, for example, and the opportunity to, I don't know, quote unquote, be a mentor to a guy like that.
Yeah, I always, during my career, I always take a pride of helping others, especially young guys, because when I was younger, either in the national team or in my hometown team, I had the guys who helped me a lot. And I really know how important it is to feel like you have guys by your side, especially when you go overseas to play in the NHL from KHL. It's not easy transition, and I'm willing to help as much as I can. And I feel like as a teammate, as a leader, as a part of a group, you have to mention how the guys feel. And my goal is just to try to help the guys as much as I can. And sometimes, you're giving advices or offering help. Sometimes guys say yes, sometimes no. But that's what I really take in pride to do, and looking forward to do it.
As a veteran, I'm sure you very much enjoy your off season, but is there a spark that's been lit in you thinking about training camp and getting onto a new season and proving that there's still some fire left in Vladimir Tarasenko?
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Joe Smith.
Hey, welcome to Minnesota. Just as you've gone later in your career, or just so many years, like how have you evolved as a player? Like how have you changed and evolved your game as you've become a veteran player in this league versus the guy who was early in the St. Louis years?
I feel like probably the understanding of timing. There's a right times to do some things, and also there's a right times not to do some things. And it uh, might sound very easy, but I think game management skills comes with experience. Especially, I was fortunate to have, I would say, a lot of playoffs experience in St. Louis and in other teams. And it's understanding, when is the right time to do it, and when is the time to, play it simple. I think when you come to the league, you're very excited and you always want to do something, but you have to be in the right time in the right place.
And playing on championship teams, are there like some common things with those two teams that you can think of what made those teams really, title worthy? Like what are some little things like you mentioned are really important?
I think both teams play very solid defensively, and the biggest thing for me in every team, if you have a tight group of guys who's willing to go and play for each other, not for the stats or something, like they're gonna play, to cover the guy next to you, these teams will have a chance to get a success. And if you're able to build a team where guys not worry about themselves but worry about, like people usually say, a guy on the left and the right in the locker room from you, then these teams have a big chance to have a big success.
Bill Guerin mentioned yesterday that Coach Hines wants to come down to Florida, meet up with you, or get to know you better, like that. In your experience, like how important is the coach-player relationship in terms of that trust, in terms of getting the most out of a player?
I think it's very important, and it's also, like I mentioned, I have a chance to talk with him yesterday, and we would love to have him in Florida, sit down for lunch or dinner, and getting to know me and my family. Like, it's very important for us, and we appreciate it. And looking forward to meet him, and us both can know each other better. So when you know what is the expectations, and the more stuff about the team that makes you feel comfortable faster.
Last one for me. Mention your family. Is your family going to come with you to Minnesota, or are you they gonna stay? I know your son plays high school hockey, right? So he'll be. I don't know where.
Yeah, my older son will play in Dallas next year, so we kind of split up. But it happened so fast yesterday, and we will have a time to sit down and talk. What is the best for our family, and just make a decision.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Mike, do you have another question? You
No, I'm
good? Any other questions?
I'm good about that. Thanks.
Okay. Thanks, Vladimir. Appreciate your time. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
You too.
You.